All right, today we're going to break down how you, as a tradie, can turn your Google business profile into your absolute best tool for getting more calls and, winning more work. Okay, let's just dive right in. We're going to start exactly where your customers do, with a simple search on their phone. Probably something just like this. This is that critical moment. It's where you either get found or you're invisible. So when someone hits search, Google puts a few local businesses right at the top, usually with a little map. We call that the map pack. And that little box, that's your first and maybe your only chance to make a good impression.
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Because in that split second, the customer is making a gut decision. They're scanning for trust. And if your profile looks kind of empty or old or has no photos, they've already decided to call someone else. They won't even bother clicking on your website.
So this is where we need to shift our thinking a little bit. Your profile isn't just some passive listing you set up ages ago. It's an active tool. Let's talk about what its real job is. You see, most people treat their profile like it's just a listing, a set it and forget it kind of task. But the reality? It's a decision page. This is where customers are actively judging you based on your photos, your reviews, how up to date everything looks. It's the exact spot where they decide, yep, this is who I'm calling. So to get in front of those customers, we've got to understand what Google is even trying to do. And honestly, it's pretty simple. Google is just trying to connect the dots between a real business in a real location that offers a service that perfectly matches what someone just searched for. That's it.
So here's the game we're playing. Google is basically looking for three big signals from you: relevance, distance, and prominence. Your job is to send super strong signals that you absolutely nail all three.
Okay, let's get practical. Let's dive into the 5 fastest, highest impact changes you can make that will strengthen those signals and actually make your phone ring. These are the fixes that work, and they work fast. First up, and this is probably the biggest one, is your primary category. So many people mess this up. They'll pick something vague like contractor. No, if you're an electrician, your category needs to say electrician. This one little change tells Google exactly who to show your profile to. It is an absolute game changer. Number 2, get really specific with your services. See, Google literally matches what people search for against this list. So don't write fluffy stuff like best service. Nobody searches for that. List exactly what you do: hot water cylinder replacement, roof leak repairs. This is how you show up for the searches that actually make you money. Third, rewrite your business description. A good description is a double win. It works for Google and for your customers. Look at this example. It clearly states the service, plumbing, and the specific service area. It builds trust, it's not bragging, and it's absolutely packed with the keywords Google loves. Okay, the fourth win is adding real photos. Come on, people. Hire people, not a faceless logo. Stock photos or no photos at all just make you look anonymous, maybe even a bit dodgy. Real photos of your team, your van, and your work, that stuff builds instant trust, and it proves to Google you're a real active business. And the fifth and final win, building review momentum. Now listen, it's not just about having a 5-star rating. Google is watching how often you get reviews. Getting them consistently is a huge signal that people are choosing you and trusting you right now. So make it a habit, ask for a review after every good job, and reply to every single one. So you do all this stuff. What actually happens? Let's talk about the payoff. Because these small, simple actions can deliver some really big, measurable results for your business. I love this slide because it's basically your whole game plan on one screen. On the left, you've got the common mistakes that are holding you back, and on the right, the simple, powerful fixes for each one. This is your checklist. And you know what the best part is? This doesn't take forever to work. By doing these 5 things, fixing your category, detailing services, adding photos, getting reviews, and posting updates, you can see a real, noticeable improvement in your rankings and your call volume in just 30 to 90 days. So if you boil it all down, the key takeaway is this: your Google business profile is one of your most powerful marketing assets. This isn't about having a huge budget or some complicated system. It's just about being clear, being active, and proving to Google and your future customers that you're the right person for the job. So I want to leave you with one final question to think about. After this, go and take an honest look at your own profile. Is it actively out there winning you the jobs you want, or is it silence, just losing them to your competition? The power to change that is totally in your hands.